Hello, and welcome to my podcast, Moving and Listening. In this podcast, you will find two things. Number one, guided movement sessions, and number two, a talking format. The movement sessions will have always two parts. At the beginning, just a few minutes, something for you to arrive, a grounding. And then something not longer than 10 minutes I call floating, where I will guide you through that you can get into motion and if you want, even into bigger movements in space. The talking format will be just me talking, or together with someone I will invite about something I'm interested in or what is on my mind and could be interesting for you as well. There will be episodes in German and in English. You will find the indication in each episode's title. My name is Mathis Kleinschüttger. I'm a dancer and choreographer, coach and trainer, and also the developer of embodied communication practice. Enjoy! Before you start, for the first part of grounding, you will only need a spot where you can stand or sit. And if you want to continue with the floating part, you should make some space around you for bigger movements. So clear the floor from chairs, objects, or other possible traps. And better no low-hanging lumps above you. Great, let's start. Grounding. This will be a simple breathing and visualization exercise. And you can either do it standing or, if you prefer, you can do it sitting. And this can be on a chair or on the floor or wherever you feel you can do it for a couple of minutes in a comfortable way. So just choose the position if you need a pillow or something else. And if you do it standing, then just find your feet not too far spread out, but just under your hips. And just try to relax your knees a little bit and your shoulders. At the same time, feel your spine upright. This is also for the sitting position. Try to have a elongated long spine up to the ceiling. And we will do this as a breathing exercise mainly through the nose. So if your nose is blocked, just get a tissue and free it before you do the exercise, then just press stop. If it's free, then you can just proceed here directly. And what I want you to do is just simply breathing in and out through the nose and try to do it very slowly. But in the same time, we will observe this breath and we'll try to follow the breath from outside of our body through our nose into our body and then the way back out. And to help this visualization, choose a color. And often for these kind of things, it helps to close the eyes. So just close your eyes and see that you have a very calm breath in and out. And just choose the color which comes to your mind or you see immediately as the first one. And try to breathe only through your nose and then follow the colorful air. When it enters your nostrils, it goes through your nose, through the throat, all down into it fills the lungs, and you feel, and the lungs go very deep down, much further down than we think. And the feeling is that we can actually feel the air of the breath going deep down into our belly. And then all the way back from the belly, the lungs, the way up through the throat. And then you feel the air, touch of the air at your nostrils. And maybe my explanation was now slower than how your breath goes. Just follow your own tempo of your breath and try to just observe all the different parts where your breath touches. It comes through the nostrils, it goes down through your throat, into your lungs, down deep down to your belly, into your pelvis, and then all the way back, part by part, pelvis, belly, lungs, throat, nostrils out. And just keep this observation. There's nothing else to do than keeping the image of the air coming in and going out in the color you just see, and just feel where the air is in which moment. When it comes in, it starts in the nostrils to touch the nostrils, and it goes deeper down through the throat, into your lungs, into your belly, into your pelvis. And when it exits, it goes all the way up again from the pelvis, belly, lungs, throat, and the rest of the air goes out through the nostrils. And just keep on doing this. In your own tempo, own speed. Very good. Try to keep doing it slow. If the speed changes, don't worry. It is what your breath needs. Keep the color as a help for the visualization. And we do 2 more times, breathing in and out. Just follow the air everywhere it goes, on the way in and on the way out. And after the last breath, breathing out, slowly open your eyes and let your breath just go as it wants to go. Maybe it's the same pace, maybe it's faster. And just have a simple look around. And here we are again. Floating. So, as usual, we do a little warm-up. So just roll your shoulders from the front to the back, but take it really slow. Do it very slow so that your muscles really need to work. If they don't work, if you just do it quick, they don't get warm. So really pull them up to your ears and on the back of your body down. Really big and slow circles from the front to the back. Great. Yes. And then from the back, other way around, towards the ears and in the front, down. Also really big, slow circles. Amazing. Yes. Great. And then shake your hands, take your arms up, bend your elbows, let your hands, your wrists just hang, and then shake them on a horizontal plane. Just let them shake. Great. Loosen them up a bit. Then take a little bit of a wider position with your feet, right and left, and do a big hip circle, tiny bit like hula hoop, but just slow motion. So that also here the bone in the hip socket can slowly get active, the liquids start to flow, and the muscles around this area can slowly start to be active to protect and make it work. Maybe whilst you're doing this, you will feel, if you pay attention, a little bit of activity already in your core muscles to make this happen, because you go out of your center, so your core needs to help that you're not falling. Great. Change direction of the hip circle. Very good. Great. Yeah, it's an easy one just to prepare. Okay, then take your feet completely together and also your knees kind of touch. Then bend your knees, and you can put your hands on your kneecaps and just let them rest there. And then on the horizontal plane, you start circling your knees. They stay together. And also let your feet and your ankles just loose, like maybe the inside and outside of your feet, they just lift off a bit. Just let it happen. That's really good. So they are loose. And then also here, change direction, other way around. Amazing. Very good. Great. And then straighten your legs, come back up, and just shake all of your limbs, like your arms and your legs. Just shake them, let them go. Wrists, feet, ankles, everything. Ugh, let them just go. Okay. And if you have the feeling you need more warm-up, then just press pause, do whatever you need, plank position, push-ups, running on the spot, whatever you want or need, and then just come back. Okay. So from the standing position, start to bounce your knees. So you go up and down in the bending of your knees, and you need to kind of find a middle speed. Like if you're too slow, your thigh muscles really have to work. That's not what I'm searching for. If you go too quick, it's shaking through the whole body. You don't know where it is. So find some kind of a mid-level speed for this. So it gets into a kind of like from the rebounds of the action, it feels like it does it on its own. Like you don't have to do so much. You don't have to work hard. That's the ideal spot you want to meet. And then this also means you will realize your shoulders are bouncing up and down. Your arms might wobble around. Your neck, your head is a bit funny. But that's great. Just let this happen for a while to get into this feeling. Just go up and down and enjoy how it can just relax into the ground. And at the same time, it's active. It's not heavy. It's just like bobbling up and down. Amazing. Yes. And then whilst you're doing this, you start slow stepping, slow shifting your weight from right and left, but the speed of your bouncing in the knees stays the same. Great. And you just start moving through space, and just the shift between the 2 feet is slow, so the body can adapt from right to left and left to right. Great. And that's really good. And now start walking backwards. So the bouncing from the knees just stays, and you just move, walking backwards, stepping backwards. And yeah, that's great. And now we can do this also sideways. So you might want to cross even with the feet in front or in the back. And you can try all directions, to the right and to the left, and diagonally back and diagonally front. So now just play with the directions, mix them all up. Amazing. So keep doing this. Very good. And then for a moment we emphasize the bounce which is going downwards towards the floor. So emphasize this a bit, so you really feel the connection and the weight of your feet and the connection to the ground. Very good. And if the speed maybe slows down a bit, that's fine. If this is what the body needs to feel this, when you always emphasize the way towards the ground. And then we do the opposite. We emphasize the bounce, which lifts off, which goes away from the ground, which goes more towards the sky, towards up, towards light, towards the feeling of if we would continue this, it would become a jump. Very good, very good. And then go back to this mid-level, comfortable bouncing position. Keep playing with moving in all kinds of directions. And then start lifting up your arms. And maybe, for example, one arm is still bent, and then your lower arm starts to shake in maybe the same speed like you're bouncing, but maybe it's a different speed. And see what this does. Either it goes together, the bouncing and the shaking of your arm, or if it's different speeds, what is the effect in your body? Probably the bouncing also will change in the speed or in the amplitude and the way how big it is or small. And start using your arms, shaking, and very good, very good. Yeah, start playing with this. And you choose the different speeds of the bouncing and the shaking. And then maybe let's go even a bit more for the shaking idea. So use different body parts and try to shake them. And this can also be in very different directions. Like maybe an arm will shake very strong or bounce strong towards the ground. Or maybe you will change your position. You will come to the ground and you will sit, and a leg will shake up to the ceiling. Or maybe you're in a standing position and your body is bending over and your hands are touching the ground and a leg lifts up and shakes up to the ceiling. So find all kinds of different positions in which you can keep kind of a underlying bounce and or shake of at least one body part, which keeps this pulsing of the whole body constantly going. Amazing. And just start playing with it. And you don't have to change constantly. You can really stay with one exploration of one body part in a shaking moment or pulsing or bouncing, and just explore and also change the amplitude, the variety. And also if two body parts are shaking in the same time in oppositional speeds or directions, how does the body adapt? Great. And get even more playful. Let the exploration become a bit smaller, but just keep your arms in the air and also move your legs a lot and go also with music rhythm and against, and different directions, different stepping directions, different bouncing speeds, different shakes. And just let it happen, and from time to time maybe choose a tiny little, I choose the direction of my steps, or I choose a different body part to shake, or actually I want to go back to this very comfortable mid-level speed bouncing as a base. Great. Amazing. Yes. Just and enjoy what happens in the body. Some things might feel quite work, maybe even a bit exhausting. Others feel really where you can drop something or can shake it off, drop it, bounce it away, let it flow into the ground through your feet, or shake it through your arms off into the air, and play with your own different speeds and directions and body parts and steps. And just let it happen. And maybe there's a moment your body just takes over. You don't need to do anything anymore, and you're fully in this pulsing mood and mode. That's amazing. Very, very good. Great. And keep also, let it happen if your body wants to choose different positions on the floor, sitting, or on your feet, on your hands, on your bum, on your side, whatever it wants, whatever happens, just let it go. Bounce and shake. Great, amazing. Yes. Great. And then wherever you are, slowly find your way back onto your feet if you're not onto your feet. And find this like mid-level speed bouncing into your knees back again, kind of as a base. Your arms and hands and neck might be just still floating and shaking in the air. And then step by step, gradually, not at once, like slowly get slower and a bit calmer. And we do this really with some time. Take your time. So maybe your arms then also will come down from being spread in the air, and find back finally to this like mid-level speed bouncing in your knees, and let your arms just hang down. Feel how relaxed your shoulders are. Maybe you will feel your legs now. They might be a bit exhausted, but bouncing is just still happening. And then keep the speed, but let the bounces become smaller, more tiny, more micro. So the amplitude of the up and down is just smaller, but keep the speed which is exactly the right one for you, that it doesn't feel too exhausting. And I will count 3, 2, 1, and on the 1 you just stop. So keep bouncing, and 3, 2, 1. And just close your eyes and feel how the blood is still floating through the body, up and down. Feel the muscles, which had been working now for quite a while, probably very strong in your legs, maybe in your pelvis and your bum muscles, maybe your back, whatever. And observe how your breath will change now, will calm down, will become slower. And also your brain was had been shaken now for 10 minutes, more than 10 minutes. So maybe there's something in your face or in your head you can observe what changes now. Maybe you are a tiny bit dizzy, just observe it, don't judge it, just have a feeling. Is there a sensation about this? And then feel the connection to the ground, which probably should be a bit emphasized through this strong connections with the feet through the bouncing into the ground. So you can feel the ground which is holding you. If you're too dizzy or something is, then just sit down. And when you have the feeling the breath really calmed down, and just observe 3 breathing in and out, and if possible, just do it through the nose. Great. And then open your eyes. And here we are.